Hello and good morning to the eBay users who have come across Bebo 37295's custom lightsabers for the Star Wars 6-inch Black Series line. First and foremost, I want everyone to know that this is not the seller's product, so I only ask that you don't penalize the seller in the rare event that something would break or not work during the shipping process or anything like that. I will leave my email address for any questions or concerns about this product. A few months ago, when I got pretty committed to my collection, I searched eBay to see if there was any kits like this that were available, and there were, and I actually bought one for about $20. Here's a picture I took of one I made about 15 minutes ago before making this video using the same concept of just the blade, the connector, and the battery. Now here's a picture of the same lightsaber turned on. You can see that most of the light gets stuck in the tubing into the blade. So you're not getting much going through the blade to make it as bright as it can be. And before moving on, I took advantage of the clear tubing so you can see sort of an X-ray image of the three main parts coming together, because this will become important soon. While being fair and honest, there will never be a better way other than a battery, a bulb, a piece of plastic, and a connector of some sort to get this sort of effect. The difference with my lightsabers is that I use a completely opaque material that allows the light to travel directly from the bulb all the way through the blade. It's much cleaner to look at, it's a lot slimmer, and each one is handcrafted with a unique hilt. Now, as a collector and a customizer myself, I want my own displays to look as good as they possibly can. So I look back at those clear tubing kits, and I wish I would have just used that money towards doing it my way, which is the way that I'm presenting you. Available in blue, yellow, green, and red. It's also worth mentioning that the tip of the blade can have a bit of a flashlight effect, depending on how much charge you have in the battery and what color you're using. I have been able to reduce this with some light sanding, but that's completely at the user's risk. Moving away from availability, we'll get some last important details out of the way. Remember that these are batteries, and obviously the longer you leave them on, the less effect they'll have in the long run. I would highly recommend prioritizing their use for photos or other important displays. Now I want you to look back at this X-ray picture, because it's very important to know exactly how to turn these on and off without breaking them. As I'll show you in this picture, the bulb is the thickest part of the handle. If you bend or pull away at anything above the bulb, you risk damaging the product. Within the first few uses, if the bulb feels too difficult to move by hand, use a pair of pliers to reduce the chance of breaking it. Even though these are made durable and flexible, I can't be held responsible if anybody chooses not to follow these instructions. Hobbies like this can be very delicate and expensive as well. Despite the description of this item and what it actually is, please never treat it like a toy.